Train Your Brain, Strategies for Cognitive Excellence, written by Charles L. Langston. Published by Motivation Audiobook. Introduction. Welcome to Train Your Brain, Strategies for Cognitive Excellence. In this audiobook, you'll discover powerful techniques to unlock your brain's full potential, sharpen your focus, and enhance mental agility. Through scientifically backed methods, you'll learn how to improve memory, boost problem-solving skills, and maintain cognitive health. From the importance of nutrition and sleep to mastering mindfulness and stress management, this guide offers practical steps to optimize brain performance. Whether you're looking to excel at work, improve learning, or simply strengthen your mental capacity, this audiobook is your roadmap to cognitive excellence. Chapter 1. Understanding Your Cognitive Potential. You are far more capable than you realize. Your mind holds within it incredible power that, when harnessed, can transform every aspect of your life. But to tap into this limitless potential, you first need to understand what your brain is truly capable of. You are not limited by your current level of thinking, problem-solving, or creativity. You have the ability to grow, to learn, and to expand your cognitive horizons far beyond what you might believe possible. Imagine for a moment that your brain is like a vast, untapped landscape. Every thought, every new piece of information you learn, every challenge you face and overcome, acts like a river cutting through this landscape, creating new paths, new possibilities. The beauty of your brain is that it's not fixed. You are not born with a certain amount of intelligence or mental strength that you must stick to for the rest of your life. You are constantly changing, growing, and improving. And this is the first and most important lesson in understanding your cognitive potential. You are not stuck where you are. Right now, your mind is a powerful, evolving tool. You are capable of achieving great things when you choose to exercise and develop it. Every time you challenge yourself to think deeper, to focus harder, or to learn something new, you are pushing the boundaries of what you can accomplish. You are stretching your mental muscles and unlocking new potential that was always there, just waiting for you to tap into it. In understanding your cognitive potential, it's essential to embrace the idea of growth. You are not defined by your past experiences, successes, or failures. You are, instead, defined by your willingness to keep moving forward, to keep pushing your brain to explore new territories. The more you believe in the power of your mind, the more you will see its potential manifest in your everyday life. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being the person who believes in continuous growth, who is committed to expanding their mental capacity. You also have to realize that your brain thrives on challenges. When you engage in activities that push you out of your comfort zone, you stimulate brain growth. This might seem daunting at first, but it's the secret to unlocking that cognitive potential. Every time you challenge yourself, whether it's learning a new skill, solving a complex problem, or trying to view something from a new perspective, you are building cognitive strength. The more you push, the more your brain adapts, and the more mental power you unleash. You are capable of far more than you think. As you embark on this journey of cognitive excellence, remind yourself daily that your potential is limitless. You can develop a sharper memory, a more focused mind, and a deeper understanding of the world around you. It starts with recognizing that your brain has incredible capacity and that you have the power to expand it every day. Your brain is your most valuable asset. When you understand its potential, when you commit to developing it, you become unstoppable. So, take the first step in believing in your own cognitive power. The journey to mental mastery begins with you, and it will take you further than you ever imagined. Chapter 2. the science behind brain training. Your brain is a remarkable, dynamic organ. It holds within it the key to unlocking greater potential, and the beauty of it is that it can be trained, strengthened, and reshaped at any point in your life. What makes this possible is a concept rooted in science: neuroplasticity. This is the brain's incredible ability to reorganize itself, to form new neural connections, and to adapt based on your experiences, behaviors, and even your thoughts. You are not fixed in your abilities. Your brain is continuously evolving, and you hold the reins to its development. Understanding the science behind brain training is like gaining a superpower. You can mold your cognitive abilities just as you would sculpt your physical body through exercise. Every time you challenge your brain with something new, whether it's learning a new language, solving a puzzle, or even thinking about problems in a different way, you are stimulating the growth of new neurons and strengthening the connections between them. The more you practice, the stronger and faster these connections become, making you more adept at thinking critically, solving problems, and remembering information. When you begin to train your brain, you're not just enhancing your intellectual capacity, you're also improving your overall mental health. Engaging in brain training activities has been shown to increase the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that plays a key role in memory and cognitive function. This means that with consistent mental training, you can literally grow your brain, enhancing both your short and long-term cognitive abilities. One of the most exciting aspects of brain training is that it is accessible to everyone. You don't need special tools, years of education, or unique circumstances to unlock your brain's potential. All you need is the willingness to engage in activities that challenge and stimulate your mind. As you push your brain, you may feel moments of struggle, but these are the times when real growth happens. Your brain thrives on difficulty, on tasks that force it to stretch beyond its current limits. Think of brain training as a workout for your mind. Just like physical exercise strengthens your muscles, mental exercises strengthen your brain. You wouldn't expect to run a marathon after a single jog around the block, and similarly, brain training requires consistency and perseverance. But with each mental push-up you complete, whether it's reading a complex article, learning a new skill, or engaging in deep conversation, you are getting mentally stronger. And here's the amazing thing: brain training isn't just about academic pursuits or intellectual exercises. It can be as simple as trying something new, developing a new hobby, or learning to play a musical instrument. These activities ignite parts of your brain that may have been dormant, sparking growth and opening up new pathways for cognitive excellence. You are never too old, too young, or too busy to start this journey of growth. Your brain is always ready for improvement. The science of brain training teaches you that your cognitive potential is within your control. You have the power to shape, expand, and elevate your mental abilities through consistent effort. The more you train, the more capable, agile, and sharp your brain becomes. So start today, and experience firsthand the incredible transformation that comes with taking charge of your mental development. The science is clear: your brain can achieve extraordinary things if you choose to train it. Chapter 3: Mindful Awareness, the Key to Focus. Imagine what your life would be like if you could direct your attention with laser-like focus on whatever task or goal you chose. Picture yourself completely immersed in the present moment, free from distractions and mental clutter, fully engaged in every action you take. This is the power of mindful awareness, the ability to harness the present moment and use it to elevate your cognitive abilities. By mastering mindfulness, you unlock the secret to extraordinary focus and heightened mental clarity. You live in a world that constantly pulls your attention in 1,000 different directions. With so many demands on your time and energy, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, scattered, and distracted. But here's the good news: Your mind doesn't have to be at the mercy of your environment. You have the power to take control, to train your brain to stay centered, calm, and focused on what matters most. This is where mindfulness comes in. Mindful awareness is the practice of bringing your full attention to the present moment, without judgment. It sounds simple, but it's a skill that, when cultivated, can transform the way you experience life and enhance your cognitive performance. When you focus on the here and now, you train your brain to tune out distractions, to stop dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. You give yourself the gift of clarity, mental space to focus deeply, think clearly, and make decisions with confidence. When you practice mindfulness, you're not just relaxing your mind, you're strengthening it. Scientific studies have shown that mindfulness training increases the density of gray matter in brain regions associated with learning, memory, and emotional regulation. This means that by practicing mindful awareness, you're physically reshaping your brain to become more focused, more adaptable, and more resilient. The beauty of mindfulness is that it can be practiced anytime, anywhere. You don't need a special environment or long stretches of free time. Simply paying attention to your breathing, noticing the sensations in your body, or observing your thoughts without getting caught up in them can bring you back to the present moment. These small moments of mindfulness add up, helping you train your brain to stay focused even in the midst of chaos. When you bring mindful awareness to your everyday life, you become more intentional with your time and energy. You start to notice when your mind drifts off course and gently guide it back. Over time, this practice helps you build an unshakable focus. Imagine being able to sit down to work on a challenging task and stay fully engaged without your mind wandering. Picture yourself having deeper, more meaningful conversations because you're fully present with the person in front of you. This is the power of mindful awareness in action. As you develop your mindfulness practice, you'll begin to notice changes not only in your cognitive abilities but in your overall well-being. You'll feel calmer, more grounded, and more capable of handling stress. You'll find that your thoughts become clearer, your decisions sharper, and your creativity more fluid. Mindful awareness helps you cut through mental noise, allowing your best ideas and deepest insights to rise to the surface. By committing to mindful awareness, you are giving yourself the ability to take control of your mind, your focus, and your life. You are choosing to step out of the constant cycle of distraction and into a place of clarity, where your brain can thrive. Remember, the key to focus is not trying harder to concentrate, but learning how to gently bring your attention back to the present moment. And in doing so, you unlock the true potential of your mind. Chapter 4. Memory Mastery. Techniques to retain information. Your memory is one of your greatest cognitive assets, and the good news is that it can be improved. Imagine being able to effortlessly recall names, important details, and even entire concepts without struggling or second-guessing. Imagine a mind that not only absorbs information but also retains it and makes it readily available when you need it. This is not an unattainable gift reserved for a select few. It's something you can cultivate through memory mastery. The first step to mastering your memory is understanding that it's not a fixed ability. Like any muscle in your body, your memory strengthens with use. Every time you challenge yourself to remember something, whether it's a new fact, a list of tasks, or a complex idea, you're exercising your brain. The more you engage in these mental workouts, the stronger your memory becomes. You are capable of far more than you might believe when it comes to recalling information, and now is the time to unlock that potential. To begin mastering your memory, you need to embrace active recall. Active recall means making a deliberate effort to retrieve information from your brain, rather than passively reviewing it. This could be as simple as quizzing yourself on what you've just learned or recalling the key points of a book you've read. By actively pulling information from your mind, you create stronger neural connections, making it easier to access that knowledge later. Each time you practice, your memory muscles grow stronger. Another powerful technique is visualization. Your brain thrives on images, so whenever possible, turn the information you want to remember into vivid mental pictures. Whether it's imagining a timeline of historical events, turning a concept into a metaphorical image, or visualizing a list of tasks as objects in a room, this technique makes the information stick. Visualization makes your memory come alive, and you'll find it much easier to recall details when they are linked to a mental image. Mnemonics can also become your secret weapon in memory mastery. Mnemonics are creative memory aids that help you encode and recall information more easily. By associating information with a phrase, rhyme, or acronym, you create shortcuts in your mind. These shortcuts give you quicker access to the knowledge you need. The trick is to make these memory aids personal and engaging. When the mnemonic is meaningful to you, it will stay with you longer. A key to memory mastery is also in the way you organize information. Your brain loves patterns and structure. When you group related concepts together, your brain can access them more easily. This could mean categorizing information or using mind maps to visually organize your thoughts. The clearer the structure, the easier it is for your brain to store and retrieve the information. But memory mastery doesn't stop at techniques. It also depends on your lifestyle. A well-rested brain is a high-performing brain. Make sleep a priority, as it plays a vital role in memory consolidation, which is the process of turning new information into long-term memory. Exercise and nutrition also play a critical role in maintaining and improving memory function. By taking care of your body, you create the optimal environment for your brain to perform at its best. Ultimately, mastering your memory is about taking control of the information in your mind. You can choose to remember more, recall faster, and retain knowledge longer. With the right techniques and consistent practice, your memory will become an asset that boosts every area of your life. The next time you want to learn something new, embrace these strategies and watch as your mind transforms into a powerful tool for retaining and using information. Your memory is limitless, and with mastery, you can unlock its full potential. Chapter 5. The Power of Neuroplasticity. Your brain is not static. It's constantly changing, adapting, and evolving. This incredible ability is known as neuroplasticity, the brain's capacity to rewire itself in response to new experiences, learning, and challenges. Imagine the power this gives you. It means you are never stuck, never locked into old patterns of thinking or limitations. You can continually reshape your mind, no matter your age or past experiences. Neuroplasticity is the key to unlocking limitless growth, and it's within your reach. Every time you learn something new, your brain forms new connections between neurons, the cells that make up your brain. These connections are the foundation of your thoughts, memories, and skills. As you repeat an action or a thought, these neural connections strengthen, becoming more efficient and automatic. This is how habits are formed, how skills are mastered, and how knowledge becomes ingrained. Through consistent effort, you can reshape your brain to become more focused, creative, and resilient. Neuroplasticity is what allows you to break free from mental habits that no longer serve you. You don't have to remain stuck in negative thought patterns or self-limiting beliefs. By consciously choosing new ways of thinking and reinforcing them through practice, you can rewire your brain for positivity, confidence, and success. Every time you challenge yourself to think differently, to approach a problem from a new angle, or to believe in your ability to grow, you're tapping into the power of neuroplasticity. You're literally changing the structure of your brain. The beauty of neuroplasticity is that it's a lifelong process. It's never too late to learn something new or to improve your mental abilities. Your brain remains flexible and capable of change throughout your life. This means that no matter where you are starting from, you have the power to enhance your cognitive abilities and transform the way you think. The more you embrace challenges and push your brain beyond its comfort zone, the more adaptable and powerful it becomes. When you engage in brain training activities, whether it's learning a new language, solving complex puzzles, or even practicing mindfulness, you are activating neuroplasticity. You're stimulating the growth of new neural pathways, strengthening your mental agility, and improving your ability to learn and retain information. The more you engage your brain in diverse and challenging tasks, the more versatile and capable it becomes. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, and your brain is wired to meet that challenge head-on. It's important to understand that neuroplasticity works both ways. Just as you can strengthen positive habits and thought patterns, you can also reinforce negative ones if you're not careful. Your brain is always learning, so it's essential to be mindful of what you're teaching it. If you consistently engage in negative self-talk, procrastination, or limiting beliefs, your brain will strengthen those connections. But the moment you decide to change those patterns, your brain responds, creating new pathways that align with your goals and desires. The power of neuroplasticity means that you are never bound by your past. You have the ability to learn, grow, and evolve in ways that can completely transform your life. The limits you experience today are not permanent. They are simply the result of the neural connections you've built up over time. But with conscious effort, you can change those connections and open up new possibilities. You can train your brain to be sharper, more focused, more resilient, and more creative. As you continue to explore your potential, remember that your brain is designed for growth. Embrace the challenges that come your way, knowing that each one is an opportunity to reshape your mind. The power of neuroplasticity is already within you, waiting to be unlocked. With each new experience, each new thought, and each new skill, you're forging a path toward cognitive excellence. Your brain is ready for greatness. Are you? Chapter 6. Mental Flexibility. Adapting to Change. Life is full of unexpected turns, and your ability to navigate those changes with ease is a reflection of your mental flexibility. You've likely encountered moments where you needed to shift gears quickly, adjust your plans, or find new solutions to unfamiliar challenges. Mental flexibility is the key to thriving in those situations. It's your ability to adapt, to think outside the box, and to embrace change with an open mind. And the great news is, you can cultivate this flexibility through conscious effort, allowing you to handle whatever life throws your way with grace and confidence. Mental flexibility is like a cognitive superpower. It allows you to pivot and reframe situations so you can find new approaches when old ones no longer serve you. It's the difference between feeling stuck and discovering a new path forward. When you train your brain to be mentally agile, you unlock the capacity to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. You become less rigid in your thinking, and more open to the myriad of possibilities that each new situation presents. At its core, mental flexibility is about your willingness to shift perspectives. When you encounter a problem, you have the choice to view it through different lenses. You can approach it logically, creatively, or emotionally, depending on what the situation demands. By cultivating mental flexibility, you give yourself the freedom to switch between these perspectives and find the one that best serves you. You're no longer trapped in one way of thinking, and that makes you incredibly powerful. Adapting to change isn't always easy, but it becomes second nature when you strengthen your mental flexibility. Life's challenges become less daunting when you realize that you are capable of shifting your mindset to meet them. You learn to embrace uncertainty, knowing that your brain can adjust, adapt, and thrive in new circumstances. This adaptability allows you to stay resilient in the face of setbacks and to approach change with a sense of curiosity rather than fear. Mental flexibility also enhances your creativity. When you're able to let go of fixed ideas and expectations, you open your mind to new and innovative solutions. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history have come from people who were able to think differently, who were willing to abandon the status quo and try something new. You have that same capacity within you. By embracing mental flexibility, you give your brain the freedom to explore uncharted territory and come up with creative solutions you never would have considered before. Another powerful aspect of mental flexibility is its ability to reduce stress. When you resist change, you create tension within yourself. You become frustrated, anxious, or overwhelmed by the idea that things aren't going according to plan. But when you cultivate flexibility, you let go of that resistance. You learn to flow with life's changes rather than fight against them. You become more at peace with uncertainty, trusting in your ability to adapt and find a way forward. Your mental flexibility is what will carry you through life's twists and turns. It empowers you to face new challenges with an open heart and mind. It allows you to navigate the unknown with confidence, knowing that no matter what happens, you have the ability to adapt and thrive. And the more you practice this flexibility, the stronger it becomes. You'll find yourself more resilient, more creative, and more capable of handling anything life throws your way. The power to adapt is already within you. Every time you face a challenge, you have the opportunity to stretch your mental muscles and grow. Embrace change as an invitation to develop your cognitive flexibility. With each new experience, you become more adept at thinking on your feet, solving problems, and finding new paths to success. Remember, it's not about avoiding change, it's about mastering the art of adaptation. And when you do, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Chapter 7. Building Attention Stamina. Strategies for Deep Focus. In a world that's constantly competing for your attention, the ability to focus deeply has become a rare and valuable skill. Imagine being able to sit down to work on a task and stay fully immersed in it for hours, free from distractions. Picture yourself completing projects, solving problems, or learning new skills with a level of concentration that makes time seem to melt away. This is the power of attention stamina, the ability to sustain focus over long periods, and it's something you can cultivate. By building this skill, you will elevate your productivity, creativity, and mental sharpness to new heights. Your attention is one of your most precious resources, and like any other skill, it can be strengthened through practice. The world around you is full of distractions, constantly pulling your mind in different directions. Social media, notifications, and the endless barrage of information can make it feel impossible to concentrate for more than a few minutes. But the truth is, your brain is wired to focus. It just needs the right conditions and training to reach its full potential. Building attention stamina is about training your mind to stay engaged, even when distractions or boredom threaten to pull you away. You can think of it like building physical endurance. Just as a runner must practice consistently to build the stamina to run long distances, you must practice focusing on tasks for extended periods to strengthen your ability to concentrate. It's not something that happens overnight, but with persistence, you can train your brain to focus longer and more effectively. One of the first steps to building attention stamina is creating an environment that supports deep focus. Your brain responds to its surroundings, and when you eliminate distractions, you give yourself the best chance to concentrate. This might mean turning off your phone, closing unnecessary browser tabs, or setting aside dedicated time for focused work. When you protect your focus by minimizing distractions, you're sending a message to your brain that this time is meant for deep work. But building attention stamina isn't just about eliminating distractions. It's also about learning to resist the temptation to jump from task to task. Multitasking might seem like a productive way to get more done, but it actually fragments your focus and makes it harder to concentrate deeply on any one thing. By training yourself to focus on one task at a time, you allow your brain to fully engage with the task at hand. This single-minded focus leads to higher quality work and a greater sense of accomplishment. Another key to building attention stamina is practicing mindfulness. When you're mindful, you're fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts and actions without judgment. Mindfulness helps you recognize when your mind starts to wander and gently brings you back to the task at hand. The more you practice mindfulness, the easier it becomes to stay focused, even during challenging or monotonous tasks. Over time, you'll find that your ability to concentrate grows stronger, and you're able to maintain deep focus for longer periods. Rest is also an important part of building attention stamina. Just as your body needs breaks during physical exercise, your brain needs moments of rest to recharge. Taking regular breaks during periods of focused work allows your mind to refresh and come back even stronger. This is why techniques like the Pomodoro method, where you work in short, focused bursts with breaks in between, can be so effective in building your attention stamina. You're training your brain to focus deeply while also giving it the rest it needs to stay sharp. By consistently practicing these strategies, you'll find that your ability to focus improves over time. Tasks that once felt overwhelming will become more manageable, and you'll accomplish more in less time. You'll enter a state of deep work more easily, where your mind is fully engaged and distractions fade away. This level of focus is not just a skill, it's a superpower in today's world, one that will set you apart and help you achieve your goals with greater ease. Building attention stamina requires patience and commitment, but the rewards are worth the effort. As you strengthen your ability to focus, you'll unlock new levels of productivity, creativity, and mental clarity. You'll find yourself more present in your work, more engaged in your relationships, and more fulfilled in your pursuits. The power to focus deeply is already within you. All you have to do is train it. And as you do, you'll discover the incredible potential of a mind that can sustain attention, even in a world full of distractions. Chapter 8. Boosting Problem-Solving Skills. Imagine how empowering it would feel to face every challenge in your life with confidence, knowing you have the tools to solve any problem that comes your way. Whether it's a complex work task, a personal dilemma, or a sudden, unexpected obstacle, you have within you the capacity to find solutions that work. This is the power of problem-solving, and by honing this skill, you unlock the ability to approach every situation with a sense of calm and purpose, no matter how difficult it may seem. Your brain is naturally wired for problem-solving. Every day, it processes vast amounts of information, navigates obstacles, and makes decisions. But like any skill, your ability to solve problems can be refined and strengthened. The first step in boosting your problem-solving skills is shifting your mindset. Problems are not barriers, they are opportunities for growth, creativity, and innovation. When you approach challenges with this mindset, you unlock your brain's full potential to think critically and creatively, allowing you to turn obstacles into stepping stones. One of the most important aspects of problem-solving is learning to break a problem down into smaller, more manageable parts. When you look at a problem as a whole, it can feel overwhelming and insurmountable. But when you take the time to dissect it into its components, you'll often find that the solution becomes much clearer. This process allows your brain to tackle each part systematically, focusing on one piece at a time, which ultimately leads to solving the bigger issue. Every small victory builds momentum, giving you the confidence to continue. In addition to breaking problems down, enhancing your problem-solving abilities requires you to think from different angles. Many times, the solution to a problem lies outside your initial perspective. By training yourself to consider multiple viewpoints, you open your mind to possibilities that you might not have seen otherwise. You become more creative, more innovative, and more flexible in your approach. Solutions don't always come from following a straight line. They often emerge when you're willing to explore the unexpected. Another powerful technique for boosting your problem-solving skills is embracing curiosity. When you approach problems with curiosity, you stop seeing them as annoyances or setbacks and start viewing them as puzzles to be solved. This mindset shift engages your brain more fully, sparking creativity and helping you see connections that you might have missed. Curiosity opens the door to innovation because you're not just seeking a solution, you're exploring possibilities. Problem-solving also benefits from collaboration. When faced with a challenge, don't be afraid to seek the input of others. Different minds bring different perspectives, and what might seem like a complex issue to you could be easily solved by someone with a fresh viewpoint. By learning to listen and collaborate, you expand your mental toolkit, gaining insights and approaches that strengthen your own problem-solving abilities. You'll find that the best solutions often arise when you engage with others, fostering an environment of shared creativity and innovation. A crucial element of problem-solving is persistence. Not every problem will have an immediate or obvious solution, but that doesn't mean a solution doesn't exist. When you commit to persistence, you train your brain to stay engaged and active, even in the face of difficulty. Each failure or dead end is not the end of the road. It's a lesson that brings you closer to success. When you refuse to give up, you are giving yourself the time and space to discover the solution that works. Your brain is capable of great things when you allow it the time to fully explore a problem from all angles. Finally, boosting your problem-solving skills means trusting your instincts. While logical thinking and analysis are essential, there's also value in intuition. Your brain gathers information and experiences over time, building a wealth of knowledge that informs your gut feelings. Sometimes, the solution to a problem comes not from overthinking, but from trusting yourself and your ability to make the right decision. By balancing logic with intuition, you create a powerful synergy that enhances your problem-solving abilities. The more you practice problem-solving, the more confident you'll become in your ability to handle challenges. Over time, you'll begin to see problems not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to grow, learn, and innovate. Each problem you solve strengthens your mind and prepares you for the next challenge. You are capable of finding solutions, no matter how complex the issue. With every challenge, you are sharpening your problem-solving skills, becoming more resourceful, adaptable, and empowered. Your brain is designed to solve problems. Trust in that power and use it to navigate any obstacle life presents. Chapter 9. The Role of Nutrition in Cognitive Function. Your brain is the most energy-hungry organ in your body, and what you feed it directly impacts how well it performs. Imagine a mind that feels sharp, alert, and clear throughout the day, a mind that can easily handle complex tasks, retain information, and stay focused. This kind of cognitive excellence isn't just about mental exercises or lifestyle habits. It begins with what you put on your plate. The food you eat provides the building blocks for every thought, memory, and creative spark. When you nourish your brain with the right nutrients, you unlock its full potential and set the stage for optimal cognitive function. The connection between nutrition and brain health is profound. Every bite of food you take either supports or hinders your mental performance. Your brain relies on a steady supply of glucose for energy, but it also needs a variety of vitamins, minerals, and fats to function at its best. By fueling your body with nutrient-dense foods, you're not only boosting your physical health, but also optimizing your cognitive abilities. Think of it this way: the healthier your diet, the sharper your mind will be. Healthy fats are particularly important for brain function. Your brain is made up of about 60% fat, and it relies on omega-3 fatty acids to build and maintain healthy nerve cells. These fats help improve memory, protect against cognitive decline, and support overall brain health. Foods like salmon, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds are rich in omega-3s and should be part of your diet if you want to enhance your cognitive abilities. When you provide your brain with the right kinds of fats, you're giving it the tools it needs to stay sharp and focused. But it's not just about healthy fats. Antioxidants also play a crucial role in protecting your brain. Your brain is vulnerable to oxidative stress, which can damage cells and lead to cognitive decline. Antioxidants help fight off this damage by neutralizing harmful free radicals, keeping your brain healthy and functioning optimally. Colorful fruits and vegetables like berries, spinach, and kale are packed with antioxidants, and incorporating them into your meals can help support long-term brain health. When you eat foods rich in antioxidants, you're giving your brain the protection it needs to stay strong and resilient. Another vital nutrient for brain function is B vitamins, particularly B6, B12, and folate. These vitamins help regulate mood, memory, and energy levels. A deficiency in B vitamins can lead to cognitive impairment and even depression. Foods like eggs, leafy greens, and whole grains are excellent sources of B vitamins, and ensuring you get enough of them in your diet can help boost your mental clarity and overall well-being. By prioritizing these vitamins, you're creating the conditions for your brain to thrive. Hydration is another often overlooked aspect of cognitive function. Your brain is made up of about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can impair your ability to concentrate and think clearly. Drinking enough water throughout the day is essential for maintaining optimal brain function. When you're properly hydrated, your brain cells can communicate more effectively, allowing you to think faster and stay focused longer. By simply staying hydrated, you can boost your mental performance and prevent brain fog. It's also important to be mindful of what you avoid in your diet. Processed foods, high in sugar and unhealthy fats, can negatively affect brain function. These foods may provide a quick energy boost, but they often lead to crashes in blood sugar levels, leaving you feeling sluggish and mentally foggy. Over time, a diet high in processed foods can contribute to inflammation in the brain, which has been linked to cognitive decline and memory loss. By cutting back on these foods and replacing them with whole, nutrient-dense options, you're setting your brain up for success. Ultimately, the food you eat is fuel for your mind. When you choose to nourish your brain with healthy, nutrient-rich foods, you're investing in your cognitive future. You're giving yourself the energy, clarity, and mental stamina you need to tackle challenges, solve problems, and stay focused on your goals. Nutrition isn't just about your body, it's about your brain's ability to function at its best. Every meal is an opportunity to enhance your cognitive abilities and unlock the full potential of your mind. By prioritizing brain-boosting foods and making mindful choices about what you eat, you are taking a powerful step toward cognitive excellence. Your brain deserves the best fuel possible, and when you provide it with the nutrients it needs, the results are undeniable. A well-nourished brain is a high-performing brain, and the benefits will ripple through every area of your life. Chapter 10. The Power of Nutrition in Cognitive Function. The saying, "You are what you eat," applies not only to your body but also to your mind. What you feed your brain has a profound impact on how it functions, how sharp your thoughts are, and how well you retain information. Nutrition is the foundation of cognitive health, and by fueling your brain with the right nutrients, you unlock its full potential. Imagine your mind operating with clarity, focus, and mental agility, simply because you've chosen to nourish it properly. Your brain is an incredibly complex organ, responsible for every thought, memory, and decision you make. And just like any other organ, it requires fuel to function at its best. The foods you eat are the building blocks that support the brain's structure and processes. When you prioritize nutrition, you're not just feeding your body, you're feeding your mind, laying the groundwork for optimal cognitive performance. The first thing to realize is that your brain is energy hungry. It consumes around 20% of the energy your body produces, even though it makes up only about 2% of your total body weight. This means the food you eat plays a critical role in maintaining brain function. Foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals provide the essential nutrients that your brain needs to perform well. When you consistently consume these brain-boosting foods, you enhance your cognitive abilities, improving memory, focus, and mental clarity. One of the most powerful nutrients for brain function is omega-3 fatty acids, found in foods like fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts. Omega-3s play a vital role in maintaining the structure of brain cells and are linked to improved learning and memory. When you regularly consume omega-3s, you're providing your brain with the materials it needs to stay sharp and responsive. Antioxidants, found in colorful fruits and vegetables, protect your brain from oxidative stress, which can lead to cognitive decline. Berries, in particular, are packed with compounds that support brain health and may even help delay brain aging. By incorporating these foods into your diet, you're giving your brain the protection it needs to remain vibrant and strong as you age. Healthy fats, such as those found in avocados, olive oil, and nuts, are another critical component of cognitive health. Your brain is made up of about 60% fat, so consuming healthy fats supports its structure and helps it function optimally. These fats also enhance your brain's ability to process information quickly and efficiently. In addition to these nutrients, hydration is essential for cognitive function. Your brain is about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can impair concentration, memory, and overall mental performance. Drinking enough water throughout the day ensures that your brain stays hydrated, allowing you to think clearly and stay focused. It's also important to recognize the role of blood sugar in cognitive health. Your brain relies on glucose as its primary source of energy, but the type of carbohydrates you consume can have a significant impact on how your brain functions. Simple carbohydrates, like sugary snacks and processed foods, cause blood sugar spikes followed by crashes, leading to mental fog and fatigue. On the other hand, complex carbohydrates, like whole grains and vegetables, provide a steady source of glucose that keeps your brain fueled and focused throughout the day. But it's not just about adding certain foods to your diet, it's also about removing or reducing the ones that hinder cognitive function. Processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats can cause inflammation in the brain, leading to cognitive decline over time. By minimizing these foods, you're protecting your brain from damage and ensuring it operates at peak efficiency. Ultimately, the power of nutrition in cognitive function cannot be overstated. The choices you make at every meal have a direct impact on how well your brain performs. By fueling your body with nutrient-dense foods, you're giving your mind the tools it needs to thrive. You'll find that your thoughts are clearer, your memory sharper, and your focus more sustained. Nutrition is a powerful ally in your journey toward cognitive excellence, and with the right choices, you can unlock the full potential of your mind. The path to mental clarity and cognitive sharpness begins with what's on your plate. Choose wisely, and watch your brain soar to new heights. Chapter 11. Sleep and Brain Power. the unbreakable link. Imagine waking up each morning feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and ready to take on the world. Your mind is sharp, your memory is strong, and your focus is laser-like. This is the power of a well-rested brain, and it all starts with quality sleep. Sleep is not just a break from the day's activities. It's a crucial process that restores, rejuvenates, and enhances your cognitive abilities. The connection between sleep and brain power is undeniable. When you prioritize sleep, you unlock the full potential of your mind. While you sleep, your brain is far from idle. In fact, it's hard at work, performing tasks that are essential to your cognitive health. During sleep, your brain consolidates memories, processes information, and clears out toxins that build up throughout the day. This process allows you to wake up with a refreshed mind, ready to absorb new information and tackle challenges with clarity. When you skip sleep or don't get enough rest, you rob your brain of this essential recovery time, leading to slower thinking, impaired memory, and reduced focus. Sleep is also critical for problem-solving and creativity. During deep sleep, your brain makes connections between seemingly unrelated pieces of information, sparking new ideas and solutions to problems. How many times have you woken up with a fresh perspective on something that seemed impossible the night before? This is the power of sleep in action. By giving your brain the time it needs to rest, you allow it to work through complex problems, generate new insights, and approach challenges with a renewed sense of creativity. One of the most powerful aspects of sleep is its role in memory consolidation. Throughout the day, your brain takes in vast amounts of information. But it's during sleep, especially deep and REM sleep, that these memories are processed and stored. If you're learning something new, whether it's a skill, a concept, or even names and faces, sleep is the key to making sure that information sticks. Without proper rest, your brain struggles to hold on to new information, making learning and recall more difficult. Prioritizing sleep is one of the most effective ways to boost your memory and cognitive performance. In addition to memory and creativity, sleep also plays a vital role in emotional regulation. A well-rested brain is better equipped to handle stress, manage emotions, and maintain a positive outlook. When you're sleep-deprived, your brain's emotional centers become overactive, making you more prone to mood swings, anxiety, and irritability. Sleep helps to balance these emotional responses, allowing you to approach life's challenges with calm and resilience. By getting enough rest, you give yourself the emotional stability needed to navigate both the highs and lows of life. It's important to remember that not all sleep is created equal. Quality matters just as much as quantity. To unlock the full benefits of sleep, you need to prioritize both the amount of sleep you get and the quality of that sleep. This means establishing a consistent sleep schedule, creating a restful environment, and minimizing disruptions that can interfere with deep, restorative rest. Simple habits like reducing screen time before bed, keeping your room cool and dark, and avoiding caffeine late in the day can make a huge difference in the quality of your sleep. When you treat sleep as a non-negotiable part of your routine, you're giving your brain the time and space it needs to recover, grow, and thrive. You'll notice improvements in your memory, focus, and decision-making. You'll find it easier to stay calm under pressure and to think more clearly in stressful situations. Sleep is the foundation of cognitive excellence, and when you prioritize it, every other aspect of your mental performance improves. The unbreakable link between sleep and brain power is something you can't afford to ignore. In a world that often glorifies hustle and long hours, it's easy to sacrifice sleep in the name of productivity. But the truth is, real productivity, sustainable, high-level cognitive performance, starts with a well-rested brain. When you honor your body's need for rest, you unlock a new level of mental sharpness, creativity, and emotional resilience. Sleep is your brain's secret weapon, and by giving it the time it needs, you set yourself up for success in every area of your life. So tonight, make a commitment to your brain. Prioritize sleep. Give yourself the rest you need to recharge and allow your mind to reach its full potential. Your future self will thank you for it. A well-rested brain is a powerful brain, and by harnessing the power of sleep, you are taking one of the most important steps toward cognitive excellence. Chapter 12. The importance of physical exercise for cognitive health. Your brain and body are deeply connected, and the state of your physical health has a profound impact on your cognitive abilities. Imagine having the clarity, focus, and mental agility to take on any challenge with ease. Now, what if I told you that the key to unlocking that cognitive power isn't just mental exercises or sleep, but something as simple and essential as movement? Physical exercise is one of the most powerful tools for boosting brain health, and when you make it a regular part of your routine, you set yourself up for cognitive excellence. Exercise does far more than just strengthen your muscles and improve your cardiovascular health. It has a direct and powerful effect on your brain. When you move your body, you increase blood flow to your brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients that help it function at its peak. This surge in blood flow also stimulates the release of growth factors, chemicals that support the health of brain cells, the growth of new neurons, and the development of neural connections. In short, when you exercise, you're literally growing your brain. One of the most remarkable effects of physical activity on the brain is its ability to enhance memory and learning. Studies have shown that regular exercise increases the size of the hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for memory and learning. This means that by making exercise a habit, you're giving yourself the ability to remember things more easily, absorb new information more effectively, and retain that knowledge for longer periods. Your brain becomes sharper, more agile, and more equipped to take on new challenges. Exercise is also a powerful tool for improving focus and attention. When you engage in physical activity, your brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine, which help you stay focused and alert. These chemicals boost your mood and motivation, making it easier to concentrate on tasks and push through mental fatigue. Have you ever noticed how much clearer your mind feels after a workout? That's because exercise helps reduce brain fog and sharpens your cognitive abilities, allowing you to think more clearly and get more done in less time. Another critical benefit of physical exercise is its role in protecting your brain from cognitive decline. As you age, your brain naturally begins to lose some of its sharpness. However, regular exercise has been shown to slow this process, keeping your mind strong and resilient as you grow older. Exercise helps reduce inflammation, improve insulin resistance, and lower your risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes, which can negatively impact brain function. By staying active, you're not only taking care of your body but also safeguarding your cognitive health for the future. Physical exercise is also a powerful stress reliever, and managing stress is crucial for cognitive performance. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that can impair memory and learning if it's constantly elevated. Exercise helps lower cortisol levels and triggers the release of endorphins, your brain's natural mood boosters. This not only improves your mental health, but also enhances your ability to think clearly under pressure. A body in motion helps calm the mind, allowing you to approach challenges with a greater sense of ease and focus. The best part about exercise is that it doesn't require extreme effort to yield cognitive benefits. Even moderate physical activity, like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming, can have a positive impact on your brain. The key is consistency. By making exercise a regular part of your routine, you create lasting changes in your brain that lead to improved memory, focus, and overall cognitive performance. It's not about how hard or how long you exercise. It's about moving your body regularly and giving your brain the nourishment it needs to thrive. When you prioritize physical activity, you're investing in your brain's future. You're giving yourself the tools to think more clearly, remember more, and stay sharp, no matter what life throws your way. Exercise is not just about physical fitness, it's about cognitive fitness. By staying active, you're building a stronger, healthier brain that's capable of extraordinary things. So, the next time you're feeling mentally fatigued or stuck in a rut, remember that the solution may not be found in more work, but in movement. Get up, move your body, and feel the surge of clarity and focus that comes with it. Your brain will thank you. The more you move, the more your mind will grow, and the closer you'll be to achieving the cognitive excellence you're capable of. Chapter 13. Overcoming mental fatigue and brain fog. There are moments when your mind feels heavy, sluggish, and unable to focus. You might struggle to think clearly, remember simple things, or stay motivated to tackle tasks. This is mental fatigue, an invisible weight that can hold you back from achieving your full potential. But here's the truth: you are not stuck with mental fatigue or brain fog. You have the power to overcome it and restore your mind to its sharpest, clearest state. By understanding what causes mental fatigue and adopting strategies to combat it, you can regain your mental edge and operate at your best. Mental fatigue often creeps in when you push your brain too hard for too long without giving it the proper care it needs to recharge. Just like physical exhaustion, cognitive burnout can drain your mental energy, leaving you unable to focus or think creatively. But the first step in overcoming this fatigue is recognizing that your brain is not a machine. It needs rest, rejuvenation, and balance to function at its peak. By adopting the right strategies, you can bring your mind back to a place of clarity and vitality. One of the most effective ways to overcome mental fatigue is by taking regular breaks. When you work or focus for extended periods without rest, your brain's ability to process information begins to decline. You might feel like you're being productive by pushing through, but in reality, your brain is operating at a fraction of its full capacity. By incorporating short, intentional breaks into your day, whether it's stepping outside for fresh air, doing some light stretching, or simply closing your eyes for a few minutes, you allow your brain to reset and recharge. These breaks help restore your cognitive energy and prevent the buildup of brain fog. Another key to combating mental fatigue is managing your energy, not just your time. You can schedule your day perfectly, but if your brain is drained, no amount of time management will bring back your focus. Pay attention to the times of day when your energy naturally peaks and dips, and schedule your most demanding mental tasks during your high-energy periods. This allows you to maximize your cognitive power when your brain is at its best, reducing the likelihood of fatigue. Nutrition also plays a significant role in mental clarity. When you fuel your brain with nutrient-dense foods, like those rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and vitamins, you give it the building blocks it needs to function optimally. Avoiding processed foods and excess sugar helps prevent the energy crashes that contribute to brain fog. Eating regularly and staying hydrated are simple but powerful steps toward maintaining steady cognitive energy throughout the day. Sleep is another vital component of overcoming mental fatigue. You may feel tempted to sacrifice sleep to get more done, but in reality, this only leads to more cognitive decline. Sleep is when your brain processes information, clears out toxins, and consolidates memories. Without sufficient rest, your brain is running on empty, and no amount of caffeine can make up for that deficit. Prioritizing quality sleep will do wonders for restoring your mental clarity and stamina. Mindfulness and meditation are also powerful tools in battling brain fog. When you're mentally fatigued, it's easy to get caught up in distractions, stress, and overthinking. By practicing mindfulness, you train your brain to stay present and focused, reducing mental clutter and increasing your ability to think clearly. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can help reset your brain, making you feel more refreshed and focused. Another important strategy is learning to manage stress. Chronic stress floods your brain with cortisol, a hormone that can impair memory and cognitive function over time. By adopting stress management techniques, whether it's deep breathing, exercise, or talking with a friend, you can reduce the mental strain that leads to fatigue. When your stress is under control, your mind is free to operate at its full potential. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of variety in your mental activities. Mental fatigue often sets in when you're stuck in a repetitive cycle of tasks. By switching up your activities and challenging your brain with new experiences, whether it's learning a new skill, taking on a different type of project, or even engaging in a creative hobby, you stimulate different areas of your brain and keep it energized. Variety keeps your mind fresh and prevents the stagnation that leads to brain fog. You have the power to overcome mental fatigue and brain fog by nurturing your mind and body with the right habits. The next time you feel that mental heaviness creeping in, take it as a signal that your brain needs a break, a shift in focus, or a bit of care. With consistent effort, you can restore your cognitive energy, regain your mental clarity, and step into your full potential. Your brain is capable of extraordinary things. It just needs the right environment to thrive. So give it the rest, nourishment, and variety it needs, and watch as your mental fatigue fades away, leaving you sharp, clear, and ready to conquer whatever comes next. Chapter 14. Cultivating Curiosity for Lifelong Learning. Curiosity is the spark that ignites the flame of lifelong learning. Imagine approaching each day with a sense of wonder, eager to explore new ideas, solve problems, and uncover the unknown. Cultivating curiosity is like opening the door to limitless growth. Your mind becomes a playground of possibilities, where every challenge is an opportunity to learn and expand your understanding of the world. When you nurture curiosity, you keep your brain active, engaged, and continually evolving. This mindset is the key to unlocking lifelong cognitive excellence. Curiosity is the driving force behind innovation, creativity, and personal growth. It fuels your desire to learn new skills, ask deeper questions, and see the world from different perspectives. With curiosity, you transform ordinary experiences into opportunities for discovery. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, reading about a subject outside your comfort zone, or simply wondering how something works, your brain thrives on the stimulation that curiosity provides. You break free from the limits of routine thinking, and every day becomes an adventure in learning. One of the most powerful aspects of curiosity is that it makes learning enjoyable. When you approach new information with curiosity, you're not just passively absorbing facts. You're actively seeking knowledge, driven by your desire to understand more deeply. This active engagement lights up your brain, making learning a more effective and rewarding experience. You're no longer studying or working because you have to. You're doing it because you want to. That desire makes it easier to retain information, think critically, and apply your knowledge in creative ways. Curiosity also encourages you to embrace uncertainty and explore the unknown. Instead of avoiding things you don't understand, you're excited to dive into them. This openness is what keeps your mind flexible and adaptive. When you're curious, you're not afraid of failure or mistakes because you see them as part of the learning process. Each setback becomes a lesson, each challenge an opportunity to grow. With curiosity, you turn uncertainty into a source of inspiration, not fear. Cultivating curiosity also fosters resilience in the face of challenges. When you're curious, problems don't feel like obstacles, They feel like puzzles waiting to be solved. You approach difficulties with a mindset that says, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can I figure this out?" This attitude keeps you engaged and motivated even when the path ahead is unclear. Curiosity drives you to keep pushing forward, to seek solutions, and to learn from every twist and turn. It's this mindset that allows you to not only survive challenges, but thrive in them. Curiosity leads you to lifelong learning, which in turn keeps your brain healthy and sharp as you age. The more you engage your mind in new experiences, the more you build cognitive reserves that protect against mental decline. Lifelong learning is like a constant workout for your brain. It keeps you mentally agile, ready to tackle new problems and adapt to changing circumstances. By embracing curiosity, you give your brain the best chance to stay sharp and vibrant throughout your life. Curiosity doesn't just enhance your cognitive abilities, it also enriches your life in unexpected ways. It deepens your relationships, as you become more interested in the perspectives and experiences of others. It fuels your creativity, allowing you to connect ideas and see solutions that others might miss. It even boosts your emotional well-being by giving you a sense of purpose and fulfillment in your daily life. With curiosity, you're always looking for new ways to grow, new things to explore, and new ideas to challenge your thinking. To cultivate curiosity, start by asking questions. Let your mind wander, and don't be afraid to explore topics that intrigue you, even if they seem unrelated to your current goals. Read books on subjects you've never studied, try new activities, or engage in conversations with people who think differently from you. Each of these experiences will stretch your mind, feeding your curiosity and expanding your intellectual horizons. The more you practice curiosity, the more natural it becomes. Another way to foster curiosity is by challenging yourself to view familiar situations in new ways. When you encounter a routine task, ask yourself how you might approach it differently, or consider what you could learn by changing your method. This practice trains your brain to stay open and flexible, ready to embrace new ideas even in the most ordinary circumstances. By actively seeking out novelty, you create opportunities for growth and discovery in every part of your life. Ultimately, curiosity is the key to lifelong learning, and lifelong learning is the foundation of cognitive excellence. When you cultivate curiosity, you create a mindset that's always seeking to grow, to discover, and to evolve. Your brain thrives on the energy of exploration, and by nurturing that energy, you unlock its full potential. Embrace curiosity, and watch as your mind opens up to a world of endless possibilities, leading you to new heights of knowledge, creativity, and success. Chapter 15. Harnessing the Power of Visualization. Your mind is a powerful tool, capable of shaping your reality in ways you might not fully realize. Imagine having the ability to see your goals so vividly that they feel within your reach, to envision solutions to complex problems before they unfold, and to mentally rehearse success until it becomes your natural state. This is the power of visualization, a mental practice that allows you to create mental blueprints for the life you want. By harnessing the power of visualization, you can strengthen your cognitive abilities, enhance your focus, and turn your dreams into reality. Visualization is more than daydreaming. It's a deliberate and intentional process of mentally picturing your goals, outcomes, or solutions with clarity and precision. When you engage in visualization, you're training your brain to recognize and pursue the opportunities and actions that will help you achieve those goals. You're building neural pathways that align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcomes. This process doesn't just inspire you, it programs your brain to work toward your vision, even when you're not consciously aware of it. The science behind visualization is fascinating. Your brain responds to mental imagery almost as if it were a real experience. When you visualize yourself performing an action, whether it's giving a presentation, hitting a fitness goal, or mastering a skill, your brain activates the same neural networks as it would if you were actually doing the task. This mental rehearsal strengthens those neural connections, making it easier for you to execute the action when the time comes. Visualization essentially gives you a head start, preparing your mind for success before you even begin. One of the greatest benefits of visualization is its ability to boost your confidence. When you see yourself succeeding in your mind, you begin to believe in your ability to achieve that success in reality. Visualization allows you to mentally walk through challenges, rehearsing not only the actions but also the emotions you'll experience along the way. This mental practice helps you feel more prepared, less anxious, and more in control. As a result, you approach your goals with greater determination and a mindset that's primed for success. Visualization is also a powerful tool for problem solving. When faced with a challenge, mentally walk through different scenarios and solutions, imagining how each one plays out. This process helps you gain clarity and perspective, allowing your brain to explore options that you might not have considered otherwise. Visualization engages your creative mind, making it easier to think outside the box and find innovative solutions. It's like having a mental sandbox where you can experiment with ideas, refine your approach, and develop strategies before taking action in the real world. To harness the power of visualization, start by clearly defining what you want to achieve. The more specific you are, the more effective your visualization will be. Close your eyes and create a detailed mental picture of your goal. What does success look like, feel like, and sound like? Engage all of your senses, making the image as vivid as possible. Imagine every detail, from the environment around you to the emotions you'll feel when you've achieved your goal. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more powerful the effect on your brain. It's important to visualize not only the outcome but also the process of achieving your goal. See yourself taking the necessary steps, overcoming obstacles, and persisting through challenges. This mental practice helps you build resilience and prepares your mind for the hard work ahead. You're not just picturing success, you're mentally rehearsing the actions that will lead you there. This process of visualizing both the journey and the destination strengthens your focus, commitment, and problem-solving abilities. Consistency is key when it comes to visualization. Just like physical exercise, mental rehearsal requires regular practice to produce results. Set aside time each day to visualize your goals and success. Whether it's first thing in the morning, before a big task, or as part of your evening routine, these visualization sessions will help you stay focused, motivated, and mentally prepared for whatever comes your way. Over time, you'll notice that the vision you hold in your mind begins to manifest in your actions and your reality. By harnessing the power of visualization, you are giving your brain a roadmap to success. You are training your mind to see possibilities, seize opportunities, and navigate challenges with confidence. Visualization empowers you to create your future with intention, aligning your thoughts and actions with your deepest goals. It is a tool that has been used by athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, and innovators to achieve extraordinary things, and it's available to you right now. As you practice visualization, you'll begin to realize that your mind is one of your greatest assets in achieving cognitive excellence. When you direct it with focus and clarity, you unlock potential you never knew existed. The power to shape your future lies within your imagination, and by harnessing that power, you set yourself on the path to greatness. So, close your eyes, envision your success, and watch as your mind turns your dreams into reality. Chapter 16. Stress Management for Cognitive Health. Stress is a natural part of life, and while it can sometimes push you to perform at your best, chronic stress can have serious consequences on your cognitive health. Imagine trying to think clearly, make decisions, or solve problems while a fog of anxiety, tension, and worry clouds your mind. Stress can erode your focus, impair your memory, and weaken your ability to cope with challenges. However, managing stress effectively allows you to protect your brain, maintain mental clarity, and perform at your cognitive peak. You hold the power to manage stress, and by doing so, you protect your most valuable asset, your mind. Your brain is incredibly sensitive to stress. When you experience stress, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that, in small doses, can help you stay alert and focused. But when stress becomes chronic, elevated cortisol levels can damage your brain, impairing areas like the hippocampus, which is responsible for memory and learning. This is why stress management is not just about feeling better emotionally. It's essential for maintaining your cognitive health and keeping your brain functioning at its best. One of the most powerful ways to manage stress is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present and fully engaged in the current moment, without being consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past. When you practice mindfulness, you give your brain a break from the constant stress of overthinking, allowing it to reset and recharge. Mindfulness helps lower cortisol levels, reduces anxiety, and improves your ability to focus, think clearly, and make decisions. Mindfulness can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths, focusing on the sensations in your body, or paying attention to your surroundings. These small moments of awareness help bring you back to the present, interrupting the cycle of stress and calming your mind. The more you practice mindfulness, the more resilient your brain becomes to stress, allowing you to approach challenges with a sense of calm and clarity rather than overwhelm. Another key to managing stress is physical activity. Exercise is one of the most effective stress relief tools available. When you move your body, your brain releases endorphins, chemicals that act as natural mood boosters. These endorphins help counteract the effects of stress, leaving you feeling more relaxed and mentally refreshed. Exercise also improves blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients, which helps enhance cognitive function and reduce the mental strain caused by stress. Even a short walk can significantly reduce stress and restore mental clarity. Sleep is another crucial factor in stress management. When you're sleep-deprived, your body and brain are more susceptible to the negative effects of stress. Lack of sleep increases cortisol levels, weakens your ability to cope with challenges, and impairs your decision-making and problem-solving abilities. Prioritizing quality sleep helps lower stress levels and improves your brain's ability to recover from difficult situations. Make sleep a non-negotiable part of your stress management routine, and you'll notice a significant improvement in your ability to handle life's pressures. Another important aspect of managing stress is learning to shift your perspective. Often, stress is a result of how you interpret a situation rather than the situation itself. By changing the way you think about challenges, you can reduce the stress they create. Instead of viewing a problem as overwhelming, try seeing it as an opportunity to learn, grow, or test your skills. This shift in perspective helps you maintain a positive, solution-focused mindset, which reduces stress and empowers you to take control of the situation. You can also manage stress by setting boundaries and practicing self-care. Often, stress arises from trying to do too much or taking on responsibilities that drain your energy. Learning to say no, prioritize your time, and carve out moments for relaxation and joy are essential for protecting your cognitive health. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, engaging in a hobby, or simply taking time to rest, self-care helps replenish your mental and emotional energy, making you more resilient to stress. Another powerful tool for managing stress is cultivating a strong social support network. Talking to friends, family, or colleagues about your challenges helps lighten the mental load. It's not just about venting, it's about gaining perspective, receiving encouragement, and feeling less alone in your struggles. Social connections act as a buffer against stress, improving your emotional well-being and giving your brain a sense of safety and stability, even in difficult times. Stress management isn't about eliminating stress from your life. It's about learning how to navigate it in a healthy, productive way. By practicing mindfulness, staying active, getting enough sleep, and shifting your perspective, you can significantly reduce the impact stress has on your cognitive health. Your brain thrives in an environment of balance, calm, and resilience, and with the right tools, you can create that environment, no matter what life throws your way. When you master stress management, you give yourself the gift of mental clarity, emotional balance, and cognitive strength. You become better equipped to handle challenges, solve problems, and think creatively. Stress may be inevitable, but how you respond to it is entirely within your control. Choose to manage your stress, protect your brain, and step into your cognitive potential with confidence and clarity. Chapter 17. Developing Emotional Intelligence for Mental Balance. Your brain's power doesn't just lie in logic, memory, or problem-solving. It also resides in your ability to understand and manage emotions. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the key to achieving mental balance and improving cognitive performance. Imagine being able to navigate stress, handle challenges, and make thoughtful decisions even in emotionally charged situations. Developing emotional intelligence helps you harness the full power of your mind by aligning your emotions with your cognitive abilities, allowing you to perform at your best while maintaining a sense of inner peace. At its core, emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage both your own emotions and the emotions of others. This skill is crucial for mental balance because emotions influence every aspect of your thinking, how you make decisions, interact with others, and approach challenges. By developing emotional intelligence, you gain greater control over your thoughts and actions, making it easier to stay focused, calm, and productive even when life gets overwhelming. One of the first steps in developing emotional intelligence is learning to recognize your emotions as they arise. This might sound simple, but many of us go through the day without being fully aware of how we're feeling or how those feelings impact our behavior. By practicing mindfulness and self-awareness, you can begin to tune in to your emotional state, noticing the subtle shifts in your mood and energy. The more aware you become of your emotions, the better equipped you are to manage them. You gain the power to pause, reflect, and choose how to respond rather than reacting impulsively. Emotional intelligence also involves understanding the root causes of your emotions. Instead of viewing emotions as random or uncontrollable, you can learn to identify the thoughts, beliefs, or circumstances that trigger them. When you recognize the sources of your emotions, you become more adept at managing them. For example, if stress is causing you to lose focus or make rash decisions, you can address the underlying cause, whether it's pressure at work, an unresolved conflict, or self-imposed expectations. By tackling the root of your emotions, you bring balance to both your mind and your life. Another key aspect of emotional intelligence is learning how to regulate your emotions. This doesn't mean suppressing how you feel, but rather finding healthy ways to express and process your emotions. When you develop emotional regulation, you learn to stay calm under pressure, think clearly during stressful situations, and respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. This ability to maintain emotional balance enhances your cognitive performance, allowing you to stay focused and make sound decisions, even in challenging circumstances. Empathy is a central component of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to understand and connect with the emotions of others, which not only strengthens your relationships, but also enhances your ability to navigate social interactions with greater ease. When you develop empathy, you become more attuned to the needs and feelings of those around you, improving communication and fostering collaboration. Empathy also allows you to resolve conflicts more effectively, as it encourages understanding and compassion in difficult situations. Self-regulation and empathy are not only about navigating interpersonal relationships, they are also crucial for building resilience. Life will always have its share of ups and downs, but emotional intelligence helps you manage the inevitable challenges with grace and strength. When you can regulate your emotions and maintain empathy for yourself and others, you create a foundation of emotional stability that supports your mental well-being, even in the face of adversity. This resilience allows you to bounce back from setbacks and continue pursuing your goals with determination and optimism. Developing emotional intelligence also strengthens your decision-making abilities. Emotions often play a role in how we make decisions, and by becoming more emotionally intelligent, you learn to integrate both logic and emotion in your choices. Instead of letting fear, anxiety, or frustration cloud your judgment, you can pause, reflect, and make decisions from a place of balance and clarity. This ability to think critically while staying in touch with your emotions ensures that your decisions are well-rounded and aligned with your long-term goals. One of the most powerful ways to develop emotional intelligence is by practicing self-compassion. Emotional intelligence begins with how you treat yourself. By being kind, patient, and understanding toward yourself, you create an emotional environment that fosters growth, learning, and resilience. When you're compassionate with yourself, you become more open to learning from your mistakes, less judgmental of your emotions, and more willing to take on challenges without fear of failure. Self-compassion allows you to approach life with confidence and emotional balance, knowing that you are capable of navigating whatever comes your way. As you develop emotional intelligence, you'll notice that your mind becomes more balanced, your focus sharper, and your interactions more meaningful. Emotional intelligence helps you build stronger relationships, manage stress more effectively, and stay grounded in the midst of chaos. It's a skill that not only enhances your cognitive abilities but also enriches your life on every level. By cultivating emotional intelligence, you are aligning your emotions and cognitive functions in harmony. You are creating the mental balance necessary for clear thinking, effective decision-making, and strong relationships. The more you practice, the more intuitive it becomes to handle life's emotional complexities with wisdom and grace. Emotional intelligence is the key to unlocking the full potential of your mind, and with it, you'll achieve greater success, peace, and fulfillment. Chapter 18: Tech and Brain Training. The Role of Digital Tools. In today's digital age, technology surrounds us. While it often gets blamed for shortening attention spans or contributing to mental overload, technology, when used intentionally, can be a powerful tool for brain training and cognitive enhancement. Imagine being able to access personalized brain exercises, memory games, and focus-enhancing activities right at your fingertips. Digital tools offer you the ability to train your brain in ways that were once unimaginable, making cognitive excellence more achievable than ever. By harnessing the right technologies, you can elevate your brain's performance, sharpen your mind, and unlock new levels of mental agility. One of the most exciting developments in brain training technology is the rise of cognitive training apps. These apps are designed to engage your brain in exercises that improve memory, focus, problem-solving skills, and more. By presenting you with challenging tasks and puzzles, they stimulate different areas of your brain, helping you build new neural pathways and strengthen existing ones. Whether it's solving complex puzzles, practicing logical thinking, or improving your working memory, cognitive training apps offer a fun and effective way to keep your brain sharp. The key benefit of these digital tools is that they provide personalized feedback. As you engage in various exercises, the app adjusts the difficulty level to match your progress. This ensures that you are always being challenged at the right level, which is crucial for brain growth. With regular use, these apps can help improve cognitive flexibility, working memory, and mental endurance. It's like having a personal brain coach available anytime, helping you continuously push the limits of your cognitive abilities. Technology also plays a significant role in improving memory. Digital platforms offer tools for spaced repetition, a learning technique where information is reviewed at increasing intervals to enhance long-term retention. Apps like Anki or Quizlet utilize this method, allowing you to learn and retain vast amounts of information efficiently. Whether you're studying for an exam, learning a new language, or mastering a new skill, these tools make it easier to embed knowledge in your long-term memory, ensuring it stays with you when you need it most. But technology's role in brain training goes beyond traditional learning apps. Virtual reality, VR, is another cutting-edge tool that has opened new possibilities for cognitive training. VR allows you to immerse yourself in simulated environments that can improve spatial awareness, decision-making, and even emotional regulation. For example, VR games that require you to navigate complex environments, multitask, or solve puzzles in real-time help improve both your mental agility and focus. The immersive nature of VR forces your brain to adapt to new stimuli, promoting cognitive growth in ways that traditional exercises cannot. Another way technology enhances brain training is through biofeedback and neurofeedback devices. These tools measure your brain activity, heart rate, or other physiological responses, giving you real-time feedback on your mental state. For example, neurofeedback devices like Muse or Emotive provide insights into your brainwave patterns, allowing you to practice calming techniques and improve your focus. Over time, this feedback helps you learn how to enter a state of deep concentration, manage stress more effectively, and improve mental clarity. With biofeedback, you gain greater control over your mind, enhancing your cognitive performance with each session. Even common technologies like podcasts, audiobooks, and online courses are powerful tools for brain training. The act of listening to complex discussions, learning new topics, or exploring new perspectives engages your brain in deep thinking. These forms of media allow you to explore ideas and concepts that challenge your current understanding, promoting mental growth and cognitive flexibility. Whether you're learning about neuroscience, philosophy, or practical skills, the digital world offers endless opportunities to expand your mind. However, it's important to use technology intentionally. While digital tools offer powerful brain training opportunities, they can also become sources of distraction or mental clutter if not managed properly. Multitasking between devices, endless social media scrolling, and consuming too much information at once can overload your brain, reducing your ability to focus. To harness the benefits of technology without falling into its pitfalls, practice digital mindfulness. Set clear boundaries for how you use technology, focus on quality over quantity, and use tech tools with the intention of training your brain rather than draining it. Incorporating regular digital detoxes into your routine can also help maintain cognitive balance. Just as your brain benefits from cognitive stimulation, it also needs moments of rest from constant digital input. Taking breaks from technology allows your mind to recharge, reflect, and reset. This balance between digital engagement and mindfulness creates the optimal environment for cognitive growth and mental clarity. By embracing the right digital tools, you unlock new possibilities for brain training and cognitive enhancement. Whether you're using apps, VR, neurofeedback devices, or simply listening to thought-provoking content, technology gives you the opportunity to actively engage your brain and push the limits of your mental abilities. The key is to use technology as a tool for growth, not as a distraction. In this age of innovation, you have access to endless resources that can elevate your cognitive performance. The choice is yours. Will you let technology distract you, or will you harness it to unlock the full potential of your brain? By using digital tools intentionally, you can train your mind to be sharper, more focused, and more resilient than ever. Technology is here to serve you. Let it be your ally in the pursuit of cognitive excellence. Chapter 19. The Habit of Continuous Learning. In a world that is constantly evolving, continuous learning is the key to staying mentally sharp, adaptable, and ahead of the curve. Imagine a mind that never stops growing, a brain that remains vibrant and curious no matter your age or circumstance. This is the power of continuous learning, a habit that not only enriches your cognitive abilities but also transforms the way you experience life. When you make learning a daily practice, you open the door to limitless mental growth, ensuring that your brain stays active, agile, and ever-expanding. Continuous learning is not about cramming vast amounts of information or trying to master every subject. It's about cultivating a mindset that seeks out new knowledge and experiences regularly. Every time you learn something new, whether it's a skill, a fact, or a concept, you're strengthening your brain. Learning challenges your mind, pushing it to create new neural pathways and reinforcing existing ones. This mental workout keeps your brain flexible and capable of adapting to new situations, which is essential for maintaining cognitive excellence. One of the greatest benefits of continuous learning is that it enhances your ability to think critically and solve problems. The more knowledge and experiences you accumulate, the more resources you have to draw from when faced with a challenge. When you engage in lifelong learning, your brain becomes a vast reservoir of information, ideas, and insights that you can tap into at any moment. This allows you to see connections between seemingly unrelated concepts, making it easier to come up with innovative solutions and creative ideas. Continuous learning fuels your mental agility, empowering you to think on your feet and approach problems from new angles. Continuous learning also helps you stay adaptable in an ever-changing world. As technology advances and industries shift, the skills and knowledge that were once relevant can quickly become outdated. But when you commit to learning regularly, you keep your brain prepared for change. You develop the ability to learn new skills quickly, stay informed about emerging trends, and pivot when necessary. This adaptability is a valuable asset, not only for professional success but also for personal growth. By staying curious and engaged with the world around you, you ensure that you remain mentally flexible and ready to thrive in any environment. Incorporating continuous learning into your daily life doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can be as simple as reading a chapter of a book, watching an educational video, or listening to a podcast on a topic that interests you. The key is consistency. Small, regular doses of learning can lead to significant cognitive gains over time. What matters most is your commitment to feeding your brain with new information and challenging yourself to think beyond your current understanding. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate the habit of continuous learning is by embracing a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and skills can be developed through effort and learning. When you adopt this mindset, you see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to avoid. You become more open to new experiences, more willing to try new things, and more resilient in the face of failure. A growth mindset fuels your desire to keep learning, knowing that every effort you make brings you closer to your full potential. It's also important to follow your curiosity. Learning becomes much more enjoyable and effective when you're genuinely interested in the subject. Don't be afraid to explore topics outside your usual interests or comfort zone. Whether it's learning a new language, studying an area of history you've never explored, or picking up a creative skill, following your curiosity can lead you to unexpected and exciting discoveries. The joy of learning is not just in gaining knowledge, it's in the process of exploring the unknown and expanding your understanding of the world. Continuous learning also keeps your brain healthy as you age. Engaging in new and challenging learning experiences helps protect against cognitive decline and keeps your mind sharp well into old age. Studies have shown that lifelong learners are more likely to maintain their memory, problem-solving skills, and overall cognitive function as they grow older. By committing to learning throughout your life, you're investing in the long-term health of your brain, ensuring that it remains vibrant and capable even in your later years. The habit of continuous learning is not just a pathway to cognitive excellence, it's a way of life. It transforms how you approach each day, giving you a sense of purpose and excitement as you discover new things. When you commit to learning regularly, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities, constantly evolving and growing in ways you never thought possible. Your brain is a lifelong learner, and by embracing this habit, you ensure that it remains active, adaptable, and ready for whatever challenges and opportunities lie ahead. So, start today. Make a commitment to learn something new each day, no matter how small. Feed your curiosity, challenge your mind, and watch as your brain expands its capacity for knowledge, creativity, and problem-solving. Continuous learning is your secret weapon for cognitive growth, and it will keep your mind sharp, agile, and prepared for a lifetime of success and discovery. Chapter 20. Measuring Progress. Tracking your cognitive growth. You've embarked on a journey toward cognitive excellence, honing your focus, memory, creativity, and problem-solving skills through intentional practice and dedication. But how do you know if you're truly growing? How do you track the progress of your mental development? Measuring your cognitive growth is essential to sustaining your momentum, staying motivated, and continually pushing your brain to new heights. When you take time to assess where you are, you gain valuable insights into your strengths, areas for improvement, and the next steps on your path to mastery. The first step in measuring your cognitive progress is reflecting on your goals. What cognitive abilities did you set out to improve? Whether you wanted to boost your memory, sharpen your focus, or enhance your creativity, it's important to revisit these goals regularly to evaluate your growth. As you reflect, ask yourself, are you finding it easier to concentrate on tasks for longer periods? Are you recalling information more quickly and accurately? Are you approaching problems with greater creativity and confidence? By answering these questions, you can gauge the areas where you've made significant strides and identify those that need more attention. Keeping a cognitive journal is one of the most effective ways to track your progress. In this journal, you can document your experiences, challenges, and accomplishments. Write down the mental exercises you've practiced, the new skills you've developed, and the insights you've gained along the way. Over time, you'll be able to see patterns in your growth and recognize the milestones you've reached. This journal not only serves as a record of your progress, but also acts as a source of motivation, reminding you of how far you've come and encouraging you to keep going. Another way to measure your cognitive growth is by setting specific, measurable benchmarks. For example, if your goal is to improve memory, you might track how many new words or concepts you can remember after a week of practice. If you're working on focus, you could time how long you're able to concentrate on a task without distractions. By setting concrete benchmarks, you create a clear way to evaluate your progress and stay focused on your goals. Each time you surpass a benchmark, you gain a sense of achievement that fuels your desire to keep pushing your cognitive limits. Feedback from others can also provide valuable insights into your cognitive growth. Whether it's feedback from colleagues, mentors, or friends, their observations of your mental performance can offer perspectives you may not notice on your own. Have they noticed improvements in your problem-solving abilities? Do they see you handling challenges with greater clarity and resilience? External feedback can highlight areas of growth that you might overlook and provide encouragement to continue your journey of mental development. Digital tools and apps can also be incredibly useful in tracking your cognitive progress. Many brain training apps provide detailed reports on your performance, showing you how your memory, focus, and cognitive flexibility have improved over time. These apps often offer personalized exercises based on your current level, allowing you to continue challenging yourself as you advance. The data and feedback from these tools give you a clear, objective picture of your progress, helping you see how your brain is adapting and growing with consistent practice. In addition to these concrete methods of tracking progress, it's important to acknowledge the less tangible signs of cognitive growth. Do you find yourself approaching challenges with a more open and curious mindset? Are you more resilient in the face of setbacks, able to think critically and adapt to change? Cognitive growth is not just about measurable gains, it's about the shifts in your thinking, mindset, and approach to life. By becoming more aware of these subtle changes, you deepen your understanding of how far you've come on your journey. As you track your progress, remember that cognitive growth is not linear. There will be times when your improvements are rapid and noticeable, and other times when they seem slower or harder to measure. This is normal. Growth happens in cycles, and even during periods of slower progress, your brain is still adapting and learning. The key is to remain consistent, stay patient, and trust the process. Celebrate the small wins along the way, and keep your long-term vision in mind. Finally, measuring your cognitive progress is not just about seeing where you've been, it's about charting a path forward. Once you've assessed your growth, consider what's next. What new challenges can you take on? What areas of your cognitive abilities still need development? By constantly seeking ways to grow and challenge yourself, you ensure that your brain remains sharp, engaged, and ready for whatever comes next. Your journey toward cognitive excellence doesn't have a finish line. It's a lifelong pursuit, one that keeps you evolving and reaching new heights. As you measure your progress, you'll discover that the act of tracking your growth is itself a powerful motivator. It reminds you of your potential, highlights your achievements, and inspires you to continue striving for greatness. You've already accomplished so much, and there's no limit to what you can achieve when you remain committed to developing your mind. Your cognitive journey is unique, and every step you take brings you closer to unlocking your brain's full potential. Keep measuring, keep learning, and keep pushing yourself toward new levels of cognitive excellence. The progress you've made so far is just the beginning. There is so much more to discover, and your mind is ready for the next challenge. Thank you for joining me on this journey toward cognitive excellence. By exploring the many ways to strengthen and expand your mind, you've taken a powerful step toward unlocking your full potential. Remember, your brain is your greatest asset, and with consistent practice, curiosity, and intentional growth, you can achieve incredible things. Keep nurturing your cognitive abilities, stay curious, and never stop learning. The path to mental mastery is a lifelong adventure, and I'm grateful to have been a part of your progress. Here's to your continued success and the limitless possibilities that lie ahead.